Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. 3 shot dead, 1 injured in illegal party in Elim St. Elizabeth. An unborn child, a 10-year-old boy and 2 girls ages 10 and 12, have been left without their fathers after a gunman shot dead 3 men at a party in Newtown in Elim Tuesday night. The police named the deceased men as 30-year-old Denworth, 33-year-old Fabian, and 37-year-old Jeffrey. Denworth was the only child for his mother Mildred Rose, who described him as peaceful but stubborn. On Tuesday, him cooked dinner for me because I was going to make some drops to leave for overseas tomorrow. I ate the dinner and him asked me, "Mommy, you alright?" Me say yes, and him bade and go through the gate, Rose stated. Normally at night, I call him to find out where he is, so about 10:37 p.m., me call him phone and it went unanswered. Me wait and call him again. Just as me go lay down, me get a call said them shoot him round the Newtown and him dead, she added. She rejected the caller's claim that her son had been killed and headed to the crime scene. When me go round there and me see him body, me stand up over him and me touch him. Me say, "Mush, you no listen. Look how me talk to you and you no hear. See then now you meet your demise because you no hear. Over and over me tell you say you must stay in the yard. If I even one night, you must can stay in the yard." Me start to bawl until the police came, she said. Him no give trouble, you know. Him and people no in a nothing because him just humble and soft, she added. She said her son had returned home to Elim due to effects of the coronavirus pandemic on the tourism sector as he was a supervisor at a hotel. Denworth left behind a 10-year-old daughter. Middle's sister Lisa described him as humble, jovial, family-oriented and easygoing. He loves his children. He has a 12-year-old daughter and a 10-year-old son and an unborn child. It was a shock because we weren't expecting it. I didn't even know that there was a party around there, so I was very surprised, she added. Medley's mother Iris was also shocked to hear news of her son's gruesome murder. She said she last saw her son after she prepared a meal for him on Tuesday. Him eating dinner, kiss the baby, and leave say him a go out. We watch him and others go round a party minutes to 10 p.m., she said. She said her other 2 children went to the scene as she couldn't cope with seeing her son's body. Me go call my daughter and my other son and tell them me have the baby and me can't take it to see the scene and look on him, so them go, she said. Donovan Pagan, councillor for Braes River, the division where the incident happened, condemned the killing. It's so sad to hear about this because this is the first for Elim. Nothing like this ever happened here before. I know the citizens are shaken up over this situation. We don't want this type of scourge on our neck of the woods, he said. In the meanwhile, Assistant Commissioner of Police Michael Smith, who is in charge of the Area 3 Police Division that includes Clarendon, Manchester and St. Elizabeth, is reminding the public to seek approval before hosting parties. It is standard operating procedure as it relates to the law for members or promoters to make their applications to the relevant authority to have the approval before the permit is granted, so the members of the communities need to comply with the law, he said. The police monitor those activities when they are approved. The police don't approve this event without knowing that they have adequate officers working at the time when the events are being held. The problem is when people have their illegal parties, that is when we have a difficulty because the police do not know where they are held until something like this happens, he added. Police refute reports of 3rd death in St. Bede's party shooting. The police are now refuting claims that a 3rd man died following a shooting in Elim District, St. Elizabeth on Tuesday. The police said 2 persons were shot dead and 2 injured in the incident. The police stated the investigation is at an early stage. However, officers are following several leads and are confident of making a breakthrough. Biker dies a day before Dad's birthday. On his 69th birthday, Oral Walters did not celebrate as he usually does every year. Instead, he spent July 6 mourning the death of his son Siobhan Benjamin Walters, who had been killed in a hit-and-run accident the day before. Every year, my son keep a little party for me because me and him close. But him leave me a mourn this year. Him give me the biggest surprise for my birthday, trust me, said Walters. The 29-year-old, who was employed to a hotel in Montego Bay, was heading to work when shortly after 8:30 a.m., a brown Toyota Corolla hit him from his motorcycle. The incident took place in the vicinity of Old Folly Road in Discovery Bay, St. Anne. The police are still searching for the driver of the vehicle. All know we don't get any information about the guy who hit him off the bike, and we feel very bad that the police can't find him. At least he would go to the police and explain what happened, said a distraught Walters. He has been taking comfort in memories of his last encounter with his son. Up to Sunday night, me and him sit down and have a good reason and talk about some deep things that we never talk about before and laugh, he said. It's rough right now, but we have to try and be strong, he added, before he was overcome with tears. 49-year-old Jennifer Daly is equally distressed at losing her only son, the second of her 3 children. I'm a one boy and we have a good relationship. Anything me ask him for sure me go get it. Sometimes you'll hear him call and say, Mommy, me have some money for you when I'm mountain time, she said. When me get the call that my son gone, me scream out and start cry and roll because me couldn't believe. Looking back, she believes she subconsciously had an inkling that sorrow was in store. From early in the day, me never feel good, but I just never know what was happening, she said. Both parents' grief is shared by many others in Flint River. Scores of people have taken to their social media pages to express their sorrow at the death of someone may refer to as a community gem. The whole community shake up because everybody in shock. When me go up on Facebook, everybody me see a talk about my son and how he was a good person, said Daly. Other day, an elderly man in the community come from the hospital and he couldn't walk, and Siobhan put him on his back and bring him home. The young Walters leave behind 3 children of his own, 2 girls and a boy. He loved his children and worked towards building a better life for his family. He was a businessman, always a keeping parties as well, and just a work to make ends meet, his mother said. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.